Hi, and welcome to SDSN. I'm Miranda Tomlinson alongside Gabe Vasquez, and we are here at Chase Field bringing you your Diamondbacks recap. Diamondbacks had a roller coaster season, which they were in first place in the West for the first half of the season, but lost their lead in the latter half due to some setbacks, which we'll talk about here in a minute. On the other hand, the Dodgers were able to rally from last place to take over first place in the division.
One of the big problems for the Dbacks was the team's struggles in their bullpen. After all the money team management spent in the offseason to build this bullpen, there was supposed to be a strength of the team. Instead, the trio of Heath Bell, J.J. Putz, and David Hernandez disappointed and were a weak point for the team. Heath Bell struggled all year and was eventually replaced by Brad Ziegler as the closer. J.J. Putz was injured almost the whole season, and David Hernandez was demoted to minor leagues after a bad year. Ziegler, who replaced Bell, pitched well at times, but he was a little inconsistent. As a whole, the bullpen led the MLB in blown saves at 29.
Let's talk about the lack of offense the team had here. I'm bringing in some hitting stats. So out of 5,676 at-bats, the Diamondbacks are only bringing in about 1,468 hits, along with 1,142 strikeouts, only 130 home runs. The team average was 259 with a on-base percentage of 323.
There were also some positive parts to the D-back season. During the season, they played in a record 78 extra innings. During those games, they went 17-7, and this shows that the team can win close games and extra innings.
Let's talk about Patrick Corbin here. He's a key player for our team. He's our 24-year-old pitcher. He had 14 wins, 8 losses, 3.41 ERA. He started 32 games and had 3 completed games. He had 10 putouts, 40 assists, only 2 errors. He gave up 189 hits but had a record of 178 strikeouts.
First baseman Paul Goldschmidt also emerged as a star this year. He led the D-backs in almost every single offensive statistic. He had 103 runs, 182 hits, 15 stolen bases, and hit 36 home runs. He also had a batting average of .302, an on-base percentage of .401, and a slugging percentage of .551. He also led the National League in RBIs with 125. After the season he should definitely be an MVP candidate.
So the future's looking really bright for the Diamondbacks. They're a young team whose average age is only 27. They'll bring back most of the team next year. We're only looking about 3 free agents, which are mostly backup players, so we shouldn't be losing that much talent.
The team's strength for the future will definitely be its starting pitching. Arizona has young, talented pitchers that will be great in the future. Both Patrick Corbin and Wade Miley, who are the top 2 pitchers for the D-backs this year, are young pitchers who have only played in 2 major league seasons. They also have Randall Delgado, who is a 23-year-old pitcher who entered the starting rotation after an injury to Trevor Cahill. And he pitched pretty well and showed that he has great potential. The team also has a minor league prospect in Archie Bradley, who is one of the best players in AA. He was a Midwest League All-Star and had a 1.84 ERA and 162 strikeouts on the year.
All right, well, that'll do it for our Diamondbacks recap. For Gabe Vasquez, I'm Miranda Tomlinson, and thanks for watching.